Here at Gundam Planet, we're all about being incapable of letting go of small grievances, or at least I am, because this is the Avalanche Exia Dash. The Avalanche Exia Dash. The Avalanche Exia... That's an apostrophe. I don't know if you know this. That's not a dash. And that's drives me crazy. I'm like out of my mind about the fact this is the Avalanche Exia apostrophe. And no one else seems to be bothered by this. Anyway, I'm going to build the Avalanche Exia Dash apostrophe. So, I built a lot of 00 kits. You probably noticed this, and I'm interested in this because it's like very beefy, and it's an Exia variant that you don't see a whole lot of. And the Avalanche Exia came out in 1/100th, which is just this. Like it's just like Exia with big shoulders, and that's fine. But I kind of wanted the dash parts, which isn't available in 1/100th, so that's why I chose to go with the high grade. First thing I noticed, we have stickers. There are quite a few. That's fine. Got like pretty decently sized amount of polycaps for a kit that's going to be this large. I'm pretty sure A runner exactly as it appears in the Exia, and also the C runner, which is the frame, and the B1 runner, which is just the Exia. So this looks like high grade Exia. Right here, I'm going to move that out of the way. This is the new stuff. This is multiple colors. This is the H runner. This looks like all the extra armor for the shoulders. You got like the skis, all these like cool thrusters and things. Lots of small parts here. Lots of good color separation. I'm into that. Then it comes with a stand, which any high grade that comes with a stand, you're automatically up there in my book because please, it's not that hard to include a stand with a high grade. So thank you for doing this. And then just more armor parts. This is just straight up blue. It looks like it's going to go over basically everything. And yeah, that's it. So the kit is basically double the size of original Exia, and half of it is just more accessories. Like looking through the instructions, it looks pretty cool. Like I really, I'm feeling this. I like the way it goes together. I really like the line art. It all just looks good. And so I'm excited to do this. I'm excited to build the Avalanche Exia apostrophe. This was a thing. This was an experience. This took me too long to build, in my opinion, for a high grade. Now, sometimes I expect that, like if you're building the full armor unicorn, which has a zillion actual, an actual zillion accessories, like I counted, and is like a $37 to $40 kit, that I expect to take me forever just because of the sheer volume. This is a 2,000 yen kit. And it took me longer than, any of the high grades I've built because, what is going on here? Why is there so much? There's so much. It's I don't want to say it's too much, but it might be too much. So we're gonna go in close. I'm gonna try and organize my avalanche of thoughts about this. So it has probably never been more important for me to do the accessories first and then get them out of here to show you the rest of the kit because they are bulky and they are everywhere. So we'll start with the main one. This is just Exia's GN sword exactly as it appears in the other high grades. And, it goes on to a slightly different arm attachment here. You can see it comes out a little bit more, so the peg actually has to go in at this weird sharp angle, which kind of inhibits the ability for him to hold it naturally as the standard Exia high grade does. Also, you'll notice this is kind of loose. I don't really know why. There's no polycap in there. It just pegs in, and I made sure it's real tight. It just doesn't snap. So that's one thing that you will notice. And now, if you fold this up, you can flip this little guy around and then peg it right back in here. And now he has all his swords on his back. And you can see he has the standard GN blades. I'm gonna try and take this off without ruining everything. So he can hold both of these. And the way that goes on the back there is with this little adapter that you can take off or leave on if you so desire. So there are those. I'm going to move those out of the way. And then you have beam sabers here, and here. And there's another one that I accidentally left in the box. But the other beam saber is this, which it's white. And boy, do I hate that. So I took some metallic red Gundam marker to it. And it looks passable. You never really see this thing posed with this beam saber for obvious reasons. It's kind of the least impressive part of his arsenal. But it comes with it. Just get a red or any color you want Gundam marker. As far as little doodads that it comes with one interchangeable hand for this side, so he can be like, wow, my hand's open. And then you also get these two claws, which go on the end of his skis, which I will cover that gimmick right now. This is probably the thing that functions best in the entire kit. You can see that they're back here, and they're on this pretty nice joint system where this just swivels down and actually like sits perfectly on his foot. Like, you see how well that went? And then this booster comes down, and that happens on both sides. These little claws, I don't really get the point, but you take that off, and then you put this on, and then he has like claw Vulcan cannons. So you can do that for both sides if you really feel like it. And I'll just do the other side for good measure. We pull it down. A lot of this kit has a lot of articulation gimmicks like this with thrusters. Like, you can see them in the back of the legs. You can see them in the shoulders up here. These can either go like this or like this. So there is like a surprising amount of stuff going on here. After you build the base Exia, you're probably still only like a third of the way done with the kit. So very substantial what you've got. And then, you know, if you want to have him on the skis, clearly he can't stand like this. Actually, he can, and you can give him poles. There's a display idea free of charge. Then you can also throw him on this stand. It comes with this stand, and the stand has two pegs, one so that he can be static like this, or another so that he can be flying like this, or, you know, better than this. You can put some time into displaying it if you want. Now for the actual the actual product itself. Let me get these back here so I can show you. One thing I say a lot of times, I use the phrase well-engineered stickers, and I never really knew what stickers that weren't well-engineered would be like, and I found out. You might notice that on the spinny base shots, none of these stickers, which like these yellow parts are stickers, these yellow parts are stickers. You saw that entire sticker sheet, you actually use all of them, and none of them feel right. They all, like anything where the sides have to fold over, like here on the shoulder, it doesn't work for I don't know what reason, because these stickers were clearly engineered for no reason other than this kit. So the fact that they don't go on there perfectly is kind of mind-boggling. Like even ones that had more stickers, like the Rosen Zulu, that has 1 million stickers, but they're perfect. Like, I don't mind that. I don't mind a lot of stickers. I mind when they don't do what they're supposed to. It's like they kind of eyeballed everything and just took a guess, and you end up with this kind of sloppy-looking product if you try and do it straight out of the box. So I wholly recommend with this a yellow Gundam marker. If you're not going to do anything else, use the yellow Gundam marker and some black fine line in there, because these stickers do not look good, and I don't like it. Other than that, now we're going to talk about the articulation, which you get a surprising amount of it for how massive this thing is. I can do full all the way around twist, I just don't want to because something might fall off. The arms, you get pretty good all the way out. You get really good articulation on these shoulder binders that can do this. So like you see, there are a lot of like hatch gimmicks here, very cool. The arm, you only get 90 degrees, which I kind of expected. Head goes all the way around, like enough all the way around because Exia, see what I mean though? These beam saber things also come off, so I'm going to get rid of these. Then for the legs, don't expect very much. The one weird thing is the way that the waist gimmick works, that the peg that goes through the middle, it's not fixed. It kind of wobbles, so you get like, his legs kind of do this a lot, and you really have to squeeze the two waist parts together to get it kind of solid if you have him in the air. So that's another thing I noticed that was kind of weird. He does get like, you know, enough forward, I guess, and enough back also if you want to have him boosting. Like if you move these out of the way, clearly you get farther back. But, you know, you're really not in this thing for the posing, and you'll see that you can get him dynamic enough on the spinny base shots, but like this is a very, very strange model kit. I still don't really know how I feel about it. Ooh, so basically, if you like 00 kits, you still might not like this. But if you like kits that are super involved and have a ton going on, and it's actually like a really good amount of stuff that you get for the amount of money that you're paying, consider like the time commitment and the display piece you get at the end, considering the accessories that it comes with. You know, that to me would be the inspiration for getting this, because I felt less strongly about this than all the other 00 models I built, but it was still definitely an experience. So check it out if you feel like it. Alright guys, thank you so much for watching. I would love to talk to you in the comments about your opinions of this kit if you built it. Maybe if you built the 1/100, maybe you think that one's better. If you built any other 00 kits that kind of strike you as the same kind of thing, you should let me know. I love talking about 00 kits. You know, you should like the video if you liked it. You should subscribe to our channel if you want to see more. We have new videos every Monday, Wednesday, Friday. You can check out these two specifically to get a sense of what we do here. You should check out Marsh Sound's SoundCloud. We have a link to that in the description. He has a lot of great music there. You hear some of it in the spinny bass shots. And we will see you next time.